Hello everyone, I am Naneshwari Chidrawar. Welcome to my channel Anytime Maths. In this video, we will learn how to solve problems on trains. In any competitive exam, you will find at least one question from the trains. It's very easy, don't leave that topic. It will give you sure short marks. So let's start. There are three categories of problems. Category 1 contains a train is crossing any stationary object. Means in this category only train is moving and it is crossing stationary object which is not moving. Stationary object can be pole, man, platform or bridge. So all these type of problems falls in category 1. Okay. Category 2 contains two trains crossing each other. Means one train is crossing another train. Means one train is crossing moving object. So these type of problems falls in second category. Okay. In third category, there are train problems based on the equations. Okay. All these three category problems we will solve using one simple formula. Distance is equals to speed into time. This is very simple basic formula we all know. This category of problems we have already seen in previous video. Here in this video we will focus on category 2 problems. This category we will see in next video. Now let's understand second category. Two trains crossing each other. Okay. Now there are two cases. Two trains are running in opposite direction or two trains are running in the same direction. See here what is happening. A train is crossing another train. Train is crossing moving object, not stationary object. Okay. So this is the second category of problems. Understood the problem? Now let's understand the concept here. See, let's consider this case. Two trains are running towards each other, running in opposite direction. Of course on parallel track, not on the same track. Okay. Now, when they cross each other, their starting point will be, see, their engine point should be like this. Okay. Something like this. Okay. Now they are just about to cross each other. This is their initial position. Now after this they will cross each other and end point should be like this. In this position they are just about to cross each other. This is the final position. After that their gap increases. Okay, understood the concept? Now for this, when two trains are moving in opposite direction, then we have to consider relative speed. So for this, speed is not just speed of the train, it's a relative speed of the train. Say the speed of this train is S1, speed of second train is S2. Relative speed for this train is S1 plus S2 because they are moving in opposite direction. So this formula will become S1 plus S2. This speed will become S1 plus S2, relative speed. Okay, into time to cross each other. Okay, and in this case distance is equals to length of this train plus length of this train. Here distance is not 0, this has a different frame of reference. Okay, so in this case distance is equals to L1 plus L2, length of first train plus length of second train. Understood the formula? This formula you can use to solve these type of problems when two trains are crossing each other. Okay. Now let's consider this. When two trains are moving in the same direction, how will this train cross this if the speed of this train is lower than the speed of this train? Okay, then only faster train crosses the first train. Okay, now what is the initial position to cross this train? See, this train should be here. Okay, this is the starting position. Now this train is just about to cross this train and final position after crossing will be, the end point should be after the starting point of the second train. Okay, it looks like this. Here they have crossed each other. Understood? So in this case what should be the speed? Here again we have to consider relative speed. Here S1 is the speed of first train, let's consider that, and S2 is the speed of second train. Now we should consider the relative speed. Relative speed is equals to S1 minus S2 because they are moving in the same direction. Okay, here in this case two trains are moving in opposite direction, that's why relative speed is S1 plus S2. In this case, relative speed is s1 minus s2. Higher speed minus lower speed. Okay, into time as it is to cross each other. Distance in this case it's same, L1 plus L2. Okay, length of first train plus length of second train. Okay, understood the formulas? Easy. See, in both the cases, distance traveled by the train is same, L1 plus L2, addition of the lengths of two trains. Here we have to consider relative speed. When two trains are moving in opposite direction, S1 plus S2 is the relative speed. When two trains are moving in the same direction, relative speed is S1 minus S2. Time is nothing but time to cross each other. Okay, easy. Now let's solve few problems. Let's solve this problem together. Okay, don't get afraid by seeing big question. It's just lengthy, not difficult. It's very easy. So one simple solution for this. Don't decode the whole question at a time. Decode the small parts. Okay. Let's decode the first statement. See what is given. Two trains of the length 120 meter, 150 meter respectively are running towards each other on parallel lines. Okay. Two trains are there. One is running like this and second is running like this. They are coming to each other. Okay, two trains of the length 120 meter. So L1 is equals to 120 meter, L2 is 150 meter. This is given, easy. Now the next part. Speed of the first train is 40 km per hour. So S1 is equals to 40 km per hour. See here units are in meter, here speed is in kilometer per hour. Okay, we have to adjust it. Speed of first train is 40 km per hour and that of second is 46 km per hour. So S2 is equals to 46 km per hour. Easy, simple till now. Now what is asked? In how much time the first train will cross the second train? So we have to find time. See, one simple formula. Distance is equals to speed into time. When two trains cross each other, distance is like L1 plus L2, addition of the lengths. Here two trains are running in opposite direction. So relative speed is S1 plus S2, right? And into T as it is. See, we have L1, L2, we have S1, S2. By substituting these numbers here, we can find time, right? Now L1 plus L2, see, L1 plus L2 is equals to 120 plus 150, 270 meter. Simple. S1 plus S2, 40 plus 46, 86 kilometer per hour. See, first we have to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second. So to convert that, we have to multiply it by 5 by 18, right? Now we got 86 into 5 by 18. This is the speed is in meter per second. Okay, now let's substitute it. 270 meter is equals to 86 into 5 by 18 meter per second into T. Now we'll get T in the seconds. Okay, so what is T? Send this on this side. 270 into 18 divided by 86 into 5. So simple mathematics. 5 5s are 5 4s are. Okay, now 43 and this is 9. So T is equals to 9 4s are 9 5s are. Okay, divide by 43. It's okay to get weird answer. Okay, now we can find this. See, 43 ones are, again 5 left, 56, again ones are. So 11 point something. Okay, after solving this you will get 11.3 seconds. So time taken by the first train to cross second train is 11.3 seconds. Easy, simple. Now let's solve this problem together. Before that, pause this video and take screenshot. Try to solve this problem on your own, then match your answers with mine. Now let's solve this problem together. See what is given? Two trains of equal length. Okay, L1 is equals to L2, equal length, are running on parallel lines in the same direction. Okay, they are running in the same direction. Okay, at 46 km per hour and 36 km per hour. So S1 is equals to 46 km per hour given, S2 is equals to 36 km per hour. Simple till now. The faster train passes the slower train in 36 seconds. So faster train passes the slower train in 36 seconds. Means they are crossing each other in 36 seconds. Right? Easy. Then what we have to find? The length of each train. We have to find this. Okay, let's consider length of two trains as x meter. Okay, now speeds are in kilometer per hour. We have to change it. See, two trains are moving in the same direction. So what is our formula? The basic formula, distance is equals to speed into time. In this case, distance is nothing but L1 plus L2. Speed, relative speed, moving in the same direction. So S1 minus S2. Higher speed minus slower speed. Okay, into T, time. Now let's find L1 plus L2 is 2x is equals to S1 minus S2. So S1 minus S2 is 10 kilometer per hour. If we multiply this by 5 by 18, we will get in meter per second. Easy. So we will get 50 by 18 meter per second. Okay, don't simplify here. Again we will do multiplication division. So here S1 minus S2 is 50 by 18 into time is 36 seconds. Done. Easy. See, if we find x, we will get the solution of this problem. Say 18 1 ja 18 2 ja 50 into 2 100 is equals to 2x. So x is equals to 100 by 2 50. So unit is meter because we have taken speed in meter per second and time in second. So length of the two trains is 50 meter each. Understood? Thank you everyone. Hope you like this video and understood the concept.